Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far. And don't forget, if you can, hit that thumbs up. Let me know you like the video. And most importantly, be sure to share when we're done. Now, this is a special satsang, considering this is the last 3 days post full moon, which brings a conclusion to our full moon cycle. Now, this full moon in Libra is all about change and recognition and bringing balance and harmony to our lives. So there's no better way to end this cycle than manifesting our truest and highest aspirations of the heart. But that also means we need to end the negative cycles and transform them into those ones that really resonate with our heart. So, most importantly, just take a nice big breath in and just begin to relax. A nice big sigh of relief. As we begin this meditation, I lovingly invite you into the space of my heart to tap into your eternal nature and to awaken to the powers that you have latent within you, ready to unleash, to uplift and transform this world together. When you hear the first 3 taps of the bell, with each sound of that singing bowl, be sure to take a nice deep breath in, and with your exhale, transform it into an Om. Let it resonate in your heart. Relax the body, still the mind, and allow the emotions to fall away into this moment we call now. Allowing all the happenings of the day to simply drop away, leaving all the worries of tomorrow at your side, and allowing the past to simply dissolve. Give yourself full permission to marinate in this slice of now, tapping into your stillness, the love, the peace, the calm that radiates from you. And with this final tap of the bell, shift your attention to the sound of the bowl as it fades into silence. So too, you give your attention internally to the silence within yourself. For it's here in this moment we lose sense of time, we lose sense of self, allowing all assumptions, judgments, expectations, and the imagination itself to simply drop away. Like a muddy puddle, we allow ourselves to simply be in this state of relaxation. So we may not only fully absorb and process these lunar rays in which we received from the full moon, but to tap into the higher vibrational changes of our own earth. It's in this state of calm, of relaxation, that the internal tensions and external pressures vanish. And as your beingness listens to this voice, fix your attention to the observer of your own experience. Give your full affection of attention to your own awareness. And as you listen to these words being spoken, the heart will unfold. It's this love, it's this light that radiates from us, yet is still observed. But most importantly, it's this recognition, knowing that you are life itself, playing out like a film before your very eyes. You are the hero of your own journey. You are the liberator, the teacher, the student, the master. So come to awaken to your true position. And no longer shall the laws of inertia take you away from your truth. Each of us is unique, shining light into this world. And before anyone gets caught up with their purpose in this play of life, we must first come to understand fully who is living it. Look within your heart now. What cycles, patterns of self-chaos and destruction and sabotage do you seek to end? But recognize, as these laws of the universe show us, matter, this energy cannot be destroyed. It simply becomes transformed. This inner looking, these higher yearnings and aspirations of the heart, begin that transmutation process, allowing the old, negative cycles that take us away from ourselves to be transformed into something powerful. What is it you seek to let go? Know that you are the only one holding on to it. No matter what hand life's present us, it's how we play it that matters most. There is great wealth in our suffering, and there is great suffering in our wealth. Life is a play of choices, and ultimately they come in the paths of leading you away from your own inner knowing and leading you towards it. As we wind down this month of March, we enter into a new month, a new opportunity, all coinciding with the end of a full moon cycle, readying us for a new. The choice is yours. Transforming yourself doesn't have to align perfectly with a month, with a day, or with an hour. For every moment is an opportunity to renew and restore yourself, to come home to the truth within your heart. Allow the loving light of your own affection towards your own truth illuminate every shadow within your being. Come to harmonize yourself with the knowing of truth within your heart. You already naturally know what serves you and what doesn't, what consumes you and what you create. In these breaths pulling in the air and energy around you, feel the empowerment that comes with renewing this trust, this faith of life. For although no breath next moment is guaranteed, we must come to recognize there's power when we give appreciation and gratitude for every slice of now. It's this doorway of gratitude that we come to understand that there is nothing holding us back but ourselves. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. And if there's any tensions and resistance when those words are heard, explore it thoroughly. For you must question diligently the mind games holding you back from self-liberation. There is a great misconception that the primordial source of all, the eternal energies, God, source, love, it has many names, but again, the misconceptions that it is some type of judge, jury, and executioner is all but empty and false. For we were bestowed the powers of gods and goddesses of creation, of manifestation, and ultimately, free will. You are the only one that can judge yourself. Therefore, you are the only one that can forgive yourself of any wrongs. In order to end any cycle that leads us away from our own truth, we must first acknowledge it and accept it, and come to understand it's our own powers of creation that keep manifesting it into our reality. And as the law of inertia goes, you continue to invest energy into something that leads you away from yourself. The pull away into the external world and daydream will become stronger. But never, ever underestimate your own power of choice, of love. As if you're staring into a mirror, tell yourself you love yourself. This proclamation of I love you seeps into our core and very essence of being. For we are love. We are light. If the changes are physical, no longer see yourself as this simple, dense bag of flesh, but see it as the true nature of energy and light itself. For you are born of the stars. Whenever you feel life is against you, come to recognize that you are life itself. You are from the earth. It is you. And in this knowing of oneness, you awaken to the effortless flow of what already is. For life is this steady balancing act of living and observing, of acting and being. You are the pureness that radiates. So what is holding you back within your heart from seeing it, from experiencing it? Take a nice deep breath here. Simply hold the exhale as long as you can. And as you build up the internal pressure and tension, allow that release to let go of all internal tension, doubt, fear, anger, separation, and delusion. And again, take another deep breath here, filling yourself up like a glass being filled with water, from the toes all the way to the tip of your skull, through the fingers and the teeth and your own hair. Allow that exhale to again release the tensions within you. And with this next deep breath, drawing in that love and light around you, begin to envision yourself, the perfect being you are, correcting every wrong, and simply being the best version of yourself that you envision. And as you release your exhale, observe the body at a distance. Observe the emotions, the sensations, as if you're watching animals, nature, life itself flowing from a window. And as you rest in this realm of the heart, know that you are life itself. You are effortless, weightless, intangible in nature. The consciousness, love, illuminating the form. Everything is within your power to change, to manifest, and to create anew. But ultimately, it all comes down to this choice of what do we love more? Fall in love with what serves you. Fall in love with the calm. Fall in love with the relaxed state of your own peace marinating and radiating throughout the form. Recognize you hold the keys to your liberation. You hold the chains of servitude as well. But the power is yours to either free or continue to enslave yourself with illusion. Come at peace, knowing that everything that life has presented to you, every experience, has been intended to empower you and bring you closer to this inner truth and knowing. Simply put, the consciousness operates far faster than the ego, and your heart is always yearning for liberation, for truth, for the more that is our eternal nature. And as life goes, it's constantly providing us the lessons that will show us that this external illusion does not bring us the eternal peace we yearn for. And everything that arises will continue to do so until we awaken to the truth within, until we see the importance of looking inwards. And it's this journey of introspection, this reawakening of our curiosity, that allows us to continue this path of inner looking and questioning. But ultimately, we must appreciate change. We must fall in love with this process of renewal and restoration. Again, take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, release the old tensions, negative cycles, and habits that no longer serve you. As you continue to take deep breaths here, allow your heart to aspire for the change you seek. Begin to build that inner vision of yourself using this tool of the imagination for its ultimate purpose, to create the world you seek for yourself. And as you take another deep breath here, with a lovely smile on your face, bring in all the love and intention for yourself and what is to come for this month of April. And as we continue to marinate in ourselves in the peace, the calm, know that in this relaxed state, The body, each and every cell, is already processing and assimilating these lunar energies, waiting to be utilized for your own creation. So as you continue to listen to this voice, envision yourself correcting every wrong you seek, actualizing every aspiration, and know that just as these laws of inertia will operate, you begin to turn the wheel in your favor. Life will begin to send everything you seek your way. And as you remain in this stillness, this calm, and that radiating light of peace and love, and just like the cosmos, you will gravitate opportunity and your manifestation and aspiration towards you. Trust in yourself. Trust that life wants you to succeed. And ultimately, treat yourself with love, for you deserve the best. You deserve everything you seek in this world. And as long as it's not at the expense of another, this full aspiration of your own heart will help you not only transform yourself, but uplift others around you. You are the source of your own power, and it stems from the eternal. It stems from life, from all, from the one primordial energy that embodies all. And you are given this unique opportunity to experience yourself in an infinite amount of ways. When you hear the next tap of the bell, allow yourself to take a long and deep inhalation. Again, fixing your heart and your inner sight towards ending all cycles that no longer serve you and manifesting, transforming them into your highest aspirations of the heart. And as you exhale, allow that Om be a proclamation of your truth, of your creation. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I love you so much. If you enjoyed the meditation, please give it a thumbs up and a like. It definitely helps this amazing work of internal transformation and manifestation be seen to others. But most importantly, I really hope you were able to identify some avenues of self-healing, of transformation, because there's no better time than right now. And ultimately, as we assimilate these lunar energies, it's important to recognize that there's a lot of cosmic change going on. You know, I always say it, but try to be mindful of the fact that you are of Earth. You are life itself, and all of these energetic changes can impact you. So, if you felt kind of on edge today, if you've been feeling kind of anxious and tension filled as of late, recognize that Earth is also going through this transformation. And whether or not you're ready for it, it's going to do its thing. Now, that also brings the importance of aligning with evolution. The one constant in life itself is change is inevitable. It's a process that is always arising, and you can either ride that wave or get crushed by it. Now, with these earth changes I just spoke upon, the Schumann resonance, the natural frequency, the harmony in which earth is emitting itself has been going wild, like wild, wild, these past few months. And in order to make this transformation as smooth as possible for yourself, I highly recommend you ground. And if you don't know what that is, it's simply getting your feet, your soles mixed in with the dirt. No, just walking on bare grass, nature itself, and you can really tap into the soul of earth through your soles of the feet, so to speak. Um, Now, the reason why this is really important is because as earth is going through these changes, your energy literally starts to get impacted by the earth's frequency that is emitting through you. Now, the cool thing is there's been a few different documentaries and there's some scientific studies on this, but when we ground, it actually changes our electric field, or as Western science has quantified, chi and prana, um, our vitality itself is bioelectricity. And when you ground, it's going to actually change everything that flows in your body from where you're holding heat and energy to really allowing it to flow through down into the earth. And when you do a meditation like this, if you want to listen to it again tomorrow while you ground, go for it, because as you exhale and release those tensions and negative habits with your intentions, life will recycle that energy. The earth, Gaia, is an amazing healer. And that's one of the reasons why it's really important that you tap into your own ability of self healing and transformation, because when you consciously seek to correct the wrongs and to transform our imperfections and make them as perfect as we can, we get one step closer to fully stepping into the shoes of the human potential and experience. Each being is so unique and powerful, and you yourself are a god and goddess. Do not forget your true position. You hold the power, and there's nothing more important than giving yourself the time to simply build the vision that you seek for yourself. It's this creation building that transforms the imagination into the tool it's always intended to be. And many of us got kind of played a little dirty by school because we get taught how to use our mind and our imagination to the point where we don't know where to turn it off, and also to that point of attachment where it begins to influence us. And so often we lose sight of where the truth ends and the imagination begins and starts to run off with these stories and dramas. And unfortunately, because of entertainment, many people are addicted to drama. So come to really fall in love with the piece of yourself. And it's in that stillness that you will find your power, and you will awaken to so much potential that has been overlooked. And ultimately, you'll be able to harness it and utilize it for your creation and manifestations. So, if there are any questions, this is the perfect time, really, just to ask away. I'm an open book and nothing is off limits. But one thing that I really want to encourage everyone in this journey of inner looking is to bring back and highlight that aspect of you are the only one that can forgive yourself. Now, that might seem very sacrilegious for those that are aligning more with the deeper truths of their religions and their affiliations, but you must come to understand you were given this gift of life. You were given this opportunity to exist. And ultimately, it's up to you what you do with it. To think that there is some source or greater power that is somehow giving us these tools of free will and is somehow twiddling their fingers like, yes, let them mess up so I can judge them, is incredibly wrong to just the nature of what we awaken within ourselves when we come to understand the truth of life. Everything is love, and it's manifested as light. We know this. Like, this is just science if you want to get super Western about it. But you can also come into the ethereal nature of your being when you come into these deeper truths and understanding of yourself. So come to recognize and awaken, you have to love yourself. You have to forgive yourself. It's up to you. The only one who can change things in your experience is you. So, other than that, if there's no questions, I'm going to wrap up and really just say, like, I love you so much. And if you're on this journey of inner looking, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it's beings like you that are tapping into these deeper knowings of themselves, that are undertaking literally the most important and crucial journey anyone can take in their life. And it's this experience of looking within and all of the many avenues of exploration that it unfolds into. And just giving you a personal shout out that you are incredibly courageous, because just as it takes to forgive yourself, you have to recognize what you've done wrong. That's a next level understanding of accountability and acceptance and discipline, consistency, determination, and yearning for the more within. And for that, I really do again say thank you and bless you for everything you're doing, because you make a difference. If there's one thing I've learned in the spiritual search and journey and unfoldment thus far, it's there is a seemingly overwhelming nature to our insignificance when we compare it to the cosmos. But when we go that next layer down of uncertainty and anxiety, we come to recognize that there is a significance in each and every life form, each and every being, each and every experience. And the fact that you're even on this journey of healing and inner looking is a testament to the badass warrior of light you are. So, if that, may the fruit of knowledge offer you a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. And don't miss out. This Sunday is going to be super fun. Not only do we have a pretty crazy, like, synchronicity of 4-4, it's a master number of building, change, manifestation, all the good stuff of awakening to the deeper truth. So don't miss out. Think about the numbers: 3 days after the full moon today, 3 days after the full moon cycle Sunday. It's going to be wild. And it's Easter too. So there's a lot of different, I guess you would say, planetary energy that goes on with this day of kind of restoration and renewal. So if you're really looking to tap in, check out Sunday. It's going to be fun. Oh, Peng, that makes me so happy. All we are in this life is learning how to love ourselves. And ultimately, what takes us into that external life of just seeking things outside of us is we don't really understand or appreciate what we are yet. And as we stop looking outside and start that journey within, each unfoldment is just a deeper understanding of our love for ourselves and what we really are. Because as the superficial things about us drop away, the temporary natures, the external things kind of just fall, we're left with what we already are. And that's a radiating ball of light and love, baby. So, thank you again for joining me on this journey. I love you guys so much. Have a great night. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and share. Help your boy out. I love you. Peace.